Hello and welcome back to another weekly vlog. My name is Laura, I overshare mum life, and this week's vlog is the dreaded pantry. So this is your non-aesthetic pantry for a family of 5. I am the head chef of the house and this is my working area. As you can see, I'm not very good at maintaining a clean pantry at all. So I don't even know what's in here. And I thought before I do the weekly shop, I'm going to go through this, tidy it, rearrange it. Oh, you know, there's just so much stuff in there. So let's have a closer look. Now I have 5 sections because I added an extra row a few years ago. So up the top is generally the baking and there's a few appliances behind there. I don't even know if they're still behind there, but they used to be. This is like miscellaneous. This is the only level that I kind of keep very clean. I am running low. Tin tomatoes are usually over there, pasta sauces and stuff. I usually have quite a lot more. So, and this is just packet mixes. So this area I like to kind of keep tidier, but I think I'm going to move it to this one because I kind of need more height. So this is cereals and like there's just more cereals, empty boxes, you know, the works. This is the kids' snacks. So they're all gluten-free. So that's helpful because they can all eat everything that's down there. As you can see by the various chip packets, we do have a problem with people opening many packets and having one of this, one of that. I did buy this the other day from Kmart, which is for the chips. That's quite handy. And then down the bottom is all my baking stuff. Not ideal because I bake a lot. This has fallen off because I just haven't put it back properly. So I'm thinking of doing a bit of an adjustment here, and I do have some big boxes from Costco that I brought last week. So this is going to be lower. Maybe I'll put it, see there's one little row there, so I might put it low and then put my baking stuff back up the top. Anyway, we're going to empty it. So let's empty it and then come back. See that it's completely empty. We have stuff here, stuff over there, all the way over there, some stuff over there, stuff here, and that's the kids' snack. So they're on the swing because I know that that's all stuff that doesn't need to be going through because they live off that. So I'm going to wipe out these shelves and then adjust them to how I want them to be. I think that top one needs to come down a fair bit, so we'll just like go down more. That's what I reckon. So I'm going to start from the bottom. So I've got a wet chucks and I've got my Go Green surface spray, and then I've got a dry microfiber to sort of dry it off. So I'm inclined to keep these, but they're pretty disgusting. But you can see that they do their job. They stop this from getting really grotty. But I think it's time we just move on from those. And no hate to the mums with the aesthetic pantries, you know, like this video is probably not for you, might give you anxiety. But anyway. Oh my God, what is that? There's some crap that's dripped. Oh my God, it's dripped all the way down. Let's deal with that later. So I'm thinking moving this one down. I can only go down one more. Hopefully I don't get injured in this process. Really bad track record of injuring myself. Go. There's 1. There's 3. Oh, that wasn't so bad. That was all right. We survived that. Okay. And that's level. It's not a pantry deep clean. It's a pantry makeover. All right. So I might move this one down probably to here because I remember last time I had a hard time with these clips. Yes. Okay, let's give that a whirl. Hang on. Oh. not dirtying. What was that? Okay, let's see my dilemma here. I can't remember how I'd done it. How did I do it? Like this. So if I get one of these. Oh my goodness. You should not do this alone. You should ask for help. I feel like I've done a workout. All right. I had to change my pants because I was getting so hot in those sweatpants. So now I'm going to, here. Now I'm going to just wipe down these ones and then move them down, and then we can start reorganizing. This one's going to have to come down quite a bit. Like, oh yeah, I might bring it down even to there. Is that right? Yeah. Whoa. And then I'll move this one down too. Or one. Always move it back. And then I'll move this down again. Okay. So bottom row is bulk items, which are mainly from Costco, and the stuff that they eat all the time. So the chips are there, but that's to refill. These, they absolutely love the cocoa rolls and the freeze-dried strawberries. So they're down the bottom. Marshmallows, there's a couple of packs of open tortillas. Also the bread mix, and there's some gluten-free biscuits in that container. And of course, their hot chocolate. So this is their snack level, not exactly eye level, but I don't want it to be eye level. I want them to make better choices. It's not refilled or anything. I have to go through all that, but there's basically tubs. One has bars, cookies, one has like fruit snacks. That one just has a bit of everything in it. And then there's just their savoys, their shapes, these little things, and the chips. This is the middle row. So this row will have all the tin stuff and all the glass stuff. I ended up putting this here. It's not the stuff that we use a lot of, but like it's still, I don't know, I just like it there. At my eye level is all the cereals. So we have all the cereals that are open, and then we have the not open ones in the back, and there are chia seeds back there. And then we just have this Lazy Susan of the spreads. We have all the rice. In the back there, I just added the corn cakes because they need to be in a big container. And the kids actually like them. And this is like their kind of little lunchtime snack bit. And then there's just the pastas here and the rice noodles. And then all the way up there is just all the baking stuff. So I don't mind that it's up there. It was down the bottom, but I think it's going to be more accessible up there, and I needed a bigger space, and it's all kind of spaced out a bit better. I think that's it. I've done it. Yes. So here are my pantry organization tips. First tip is to have an area where all your bulk items can go. So if things need restocking or replenishing, everything's available to you in your pantry. My next tip is to have an area for snacks. So this is where my kids come to get some treats and where they go for their lunches and stuff. My next tip is to have an area where all your tin and canned food live in a clear location that you can see, so you can clearly see what needs replenishing. So I'm going to get ready to do my food shop, and now I can clearly see what I do not have in my pantry. Also, using Lazy Susans is a great idea for sauces and spices, as well as spreads. Clearly have your cereals in one area, so that is the place where all the breakfast stuff belongs. My last tip, if you have a pantry that's quite high and long in depth, is to have these little roll-out containers. So these containers are pretty long, as you can see. This just has all my extra baking bits, and then I'm not reaching up the back. I am standing on a stool to reach here, but I'm not reaching up the back. I can just pull what I want, pull it out. They're not heavy, and they're easy to roll out. So they're my tips. So now I'm just going to wipe down my pantry door because I want to hide the evidence that children live here. Kids are just gross. Like, oh my God, the amount of fingerprints I find on everything, it drives me insane. So, you know, here's your reminder to clean your pantry door handles. That's better. So that's it from me today. I hope that you got some handy tips for your pantries and some other ideas. Please hit me up if you have any other recommendations for me. I don't organize anything in my life. I'm very unorganized. But this was really getting on my nerves, and I wanted to get it sorted out. So I'm really happy with it. I think it could be better. I don't like the way the snacks are and stuff, but when I go food shopping, I'll be able to change all that. But I think it's much more manageable this way. And yeah, things are easier to grab. I have a massive mess to clean because I have never-ending containers. There's still rubbish. There's still old food. And I have my lovely trusty washing basket still waiting for me to fold. So I'm going to go and do that. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.